Welcome back. Still to come, more nuclear power stations spring up as the world looks to solve its energy crisis. But first... good news for dads everywhere. Lego Indy is back. Indy 1 was without doubt the funniest and most action-packed dad and lad game ever, so expectation is high for this sequel. But last year's Lego Batman proved that the series' recipe of humour and big movie isn't infallible. So what's Indy 2 about? Well, it covers new scenes from the original 3 films, as well as the recent 4th instalment, The Crystal Skull, which wasn't touched on in Indy 1. Lego Indy 2, the story continues, has some great new features. So great, we put them into a top 5. At 5, the bosses. They're the biggest yet. At 4, heaps of new vehicles. Ooh. Our favourite, the planes. Take off, explore the entire map, spot new areas, then parachute in for a closer look. Genius. At 3, it's those new scenes from the original trilogy. And there was us thinking it was going to all be about the iffy Crystal Skull. Old favourites even better, yeah! At 2, it's the new level creator. Build your own levels from scratch using easy-to-use tools, then go ahead and play. A slight downer is that you can't upload your levels for others to try. But the best new feature? The newfangled split-screen system in co-op. Full level exploration is now possible without arguments about which way you should be going. The constantly moving split screen should be confusing, but it isn't. In fact, you always know which direction your partner is. Head back together and the split seamlessly becomes one screen again. A real technological breakthrough, unlike my new Nokia phone. Right, one of the best things about Indy 2 are the new big bosses. Did we say how big they were? Hey! This one's hot stuff and hot-footed. Maybe the water bottles could come in handy. Once the open foot is doused in water, Short Round can climb inside and dish out his own voodoo magic. The magic ceased. Indy can now use his whip to pull off an arm. The beast's annoyed, so attacks will become more vicious. Repeat the process a few times and the fire boss will become harmless. One final push to extinguish the flames for good. Voodoo Fire Boss, done. Verdict time. Well, Lego Indy 2 ticks all of our boxes, really. The new improved split-screen feature makes co-op even better. The levels are fun with a great mix of humour, puzzling elements and action. The level creator is good, but it really needed an online community upload system so others could download your creations. It does, however, have fantastic replay value, going back and finding all the hidden extras and levels. This is Lego gaming at its best. 9 out of 10. OK, back to Assassin's Creed 2, starting with that movie, Lineage.
Assassin's Creed Lineage is definitely a prequel.
All the action happened just before the game. The main character of the movie is not Ezio, but is his dad, Giovanni, who's also an assassin.
Produced by the special effects whizzes behind Sin City, this 36-minute mini-movie brilliantly sets the scene for the new game.
With me. Avanti! What have you heard, Giovanni?
Rumors about an important event that would cause a shift of power.
It is not a thriller, it's not a teaser. And I can tell you one thing, is when you watch the movie and then when you play the game, you have a much bigger emotional impact than if you're only to play the game.
That's true. Watch it on YouTube now.
He reminds me of you.
He doesn't know his father is an assassin. He's the kid that is kind of protected from that life of his father.
Father? Federico!
Serezio! Thank God!
What happened? Where is everyone?
They took your father and brother to the Palazzo della Signoria, to prison.
And my mother? My sister?
Ezio.
Claudia? Are you all right?
Yes, but Mother... She's in shock. When she resisted...
It's not safe here. Is there some place you can take them?
Yes, to my sisters.
Good, do that. In the meantime, I'll go see my father.
Be careful, Messer Ezio. The guards were looking for you as well.
So Ezio sets off on a mission across Florence to find Dad, but he needs to be discreet, as the conspirators are on the lookout for him too.
He's here!
He's been spotted. Those red arrows are a new feature, and they indicate guards actively chasing.
Dannato, I've lost...
You'll notice that Ezio isn't in full regalia. That's because at this point in the story, which spans 30 years of his life, he's not an assassin yet. So he doesn't carry a knife and therefore relies on hand-to-hand combat to get him out of trouble.
Get down! This instant! Down! Oh, laggiù! Dove? Did you see where he went? There! After! There he is! Laggiù! Oh.
Dispense with the corpse. This stops other guards from being alerted to your presence.
Ezio. Father, what's happened?
Took a bit of a beating, but I'm all right. What of your mother and sister?
Safe now.
Annetta took them.
Yes. Wait. You knew this would happen?
Not the way it did, and not this soon. Doesn't matter now.
What do you mean? Explain!
There's no time. Listen closely.
Releasing at the same time as Assassin's Creed 2 is Bloodlines for the PSP. Set 1 month after the original game, it promises to reveal the link between old hero Altair, new hero Ezio, and modern-day bloke Desmond. Playing primarily as Altair, you're free to roam, climb, and fight across the island of Cyprus. The best thing about it, link up with the PS3 version to unlock 6 exclusive weapons. Also, expect to see a familiar face.
Return to finish me off. Not just yet. I want information. Why are the Templars sailing for Cyprus?
It's been a long, dirty war, Assassin. Everyone deserves a holiday.
So, our verdict on Assassin's Creed 2. On the downside, some will still find the combat, especially involving big crowds, slow and overly choreographed. But on the plus side, the repetition that plagued the original is gone.
He should suffer for what he's done.
Missions are varied and you slip in and out of them often without realising, thanks to a wholly engrossing story and emergent gameplay.
Why would I be followed?
The new economy, factions, assassins' moves, side missions, gadgets and locations are all introduced with almost perfect pacing. A totally gripping 9 and a bit out of 10. OK, well, that's it for another show. Just time for us to do what we always do when faced with danger.
Better run, boy. And fast. Eccolo! There!